Okay, welcome to a new episode of Nate's MMA Corner. I'm Nate, and if you watch my show, you're in my corner. This is a pre-fight show for Lansberg vs. Cyborg UFC Fight Night. And it has a pre-fight show of the main card, so let's get started. I'll give my predictions, a rundown of the card. And I think this can be a really exciting card. Usually these Brazil cards, I'm just sort of, because it's Brazilian versus Brazilian in Brazil, and everyone's like, the Brazilians are like, I want this guy to win, I want that guy to win, because he's from this neighborhood, that neighborhood, but I'm not Brazilian, so what does it matter to me? This one though, I think they had a good lineup in place. So, this one, we got, in the main event, a catchweight bout at 140, Lena Lansberg making her UFC debut against Chris Justino Cyborg. And Cyborg is the Invicta FC featherweight champ, and she's also under contract with UFC to fight. And yeah, this is, I think this is going to be a first round stoppage. So I'm predicting first round KO for Cyborg. I think Lena tries to stand and bang with her and then gets hit hard, and then that's it. And then Lena may get desperate and try to get in for a takedown, but then it just doesn't happen. And I think Lena gets caught with some heavy uppercuts in the clinch if she does try to clinch up and work in some sort of takedown. So I think this is going to be a quick first round stoppage fight. But however, I like Lena Lansberg being part Nordic. Her being from Sweden, I got to root for her. And so this is an exciting fight. But on the other hand, I've met Cyborg. She's one of the nicest people I've ever met. And it's like I want her to win, but so I'm happy either way and I'm sad either way. But can you imagine if Lena does win, it would be a huge upset. So there could be a huge upset or it's a predictable thing, and then it's just another case of where does Cyborg go from here. And it's going to raise even more questions. So, yeah, that's that. And then in the co-main event, we have a featherweight clash with Renan Barão, former UFC bantamweight champion, going up against Philip Nover. Now this one, I think this one's pretty cut and dry. I like Philip Nover. However, I'm picking Barão by decision. I think Barão outpoints him, and I think Nover gets lost, and he's going to just be clueless on what to do, and he'll just be getting out of tough spots with Barão, and that'll be the whole fight. So I think this goes the distance, but I think Barão puts on a dominant performance and gets back on the win column. And I think that's how this fight looks on paper to a lot of people, and I think that's how it turns out. Then in the heavyweight division, we have Roy Nelson versus Antonio Silva. This one, I am picking Nelson by first round knockout. I think that Bigfoot Silva leaves the chin out there too much, and Roy Nelson will set up that overhand right pretty easily and get it. And Roy Nelson will have probably get a knockout bonus, performance bonus out of this. So yeah, I think Roy Nelson wins this one. Then in the lightweight division, we have Francisco Trinaldo versus Paul Felder. Oh man, Paul, I'm sorry, bro. I know we met up and hung out at UFC 199 in LA a few months ago. You're cool, and but I'm going with Francisco Trinaldo on this. I think that he just has so many tools, and he is on a tear, and this Francisco Trinaldo is a guy you cannot sleep on. Paul Felder, look, if you're watching, bro, okay, if you lose this one, you win your next match or two. I mean, it's not like you're going to go on some massive losing streak. I think just this fight, it's Francisco's day, but I think afterwards, it's hard to beat Paul Felder. So, Paul, if you're watching, I think you'll win. You'll still have a good career in the UFC, is what I'm saying. But Francisco, he's gonna win, by a dominant decision here. I think his power and his striking, his great grappling skills, he's going to be hard to take down. So, yeah, I'm picking Francisco Trinaldo by unanimous decision due to points, essentially. Just outpointing on the strikes and dominant positions. Then in the middleweight division, we have Thiago Santos versus Eric Spicely. Thiago Santos, he is a guy that has knockout power, and I think, why not? You know, he gets it done, first round knockout here against Eric Spicely. Then to kick off the main card, we have a featherweight clash with Godofredo Pepe and Mike De La Torre. And I am picking Godofredo Pepe. I think this guy can get some flashy knockouts, and I think this will be another one. So he gets it done first round knockout here. And yeah, this guy, Godofredo Pepe has some killer knees. So Mike De La Torre, if you're watching, watch out for that. That wraps up my pre-fight show of the main card of UFC Fight Night. Cyborg versus Cyborg versus Lansberg. I'm sorry, had a lot on my mind today. Okay, so that wraps up this pre-fight show, and stay tuned in the coming days for my post-fight show of Lansberg versus Cyborg. And until then, see ya.